Hi everyone and Happy New Year. I'm so excited to be doing another video to organize my Erin Condren monthly planner. Today I'm going to finish kind of organizing the front part. I will label as much as I possibly can here on the year-to-date calendar. And then I'm going to fill in the tasks and things for this part. I'm going to write down my weekly reset, and then we will get into the month of January. So I'm going to begin by doing the year-to-date calendar. And what I'm going to do is actually make a key and use these Planner Kate stickers. These are the two that I'm going to use from Planner Kate. They are S806 and S810. These are both transparent dots. This one is the open circle and this one is the closed circle. And so I'm going to use those to go through and label some important dates for the year. I think I only have through July written in for now, just because for August through December, I don't really know what's going on, especially concerning school and things like that. So I'm going to hold off for August through December and then just film that update at a later date when, just film it at a later date. So that will take me through year to date all the way through all the way through July. And like I said, I'll come back later on when I know when I have our school calendar for next year, and I can kind of finish the rest. Okay, so moving on to my I guess monthly spread. What I plan to do with this was to write in my monthly tasks and any type of important due dates or anything for this month. I also want to do something, I don't know if you've ever heard of the Fly Lady, and if you have not, You can go to her website. It's flylady.net, and I'll link her in the description box. But the Fly Lady emphasizes doing habits of the month. And so I went through and I wrote down all of the habits. So what it is that you start these habits, one habit a month, and then it is supposed to continue on and build until you make all of these tasks habits. And so I thought that would be really neat to do. She also uses missions every week, like missions of things to do around the house. She explains zones in your house. She kind of zones everything off and gives you tasks to focus on every week. She also does what's called a daily flight plan, and that's kind of like your plan of action for the day. So I'm also going to be including her habits of the month for each of my sections. So I'm going to get started and fill in all of my tasks for the month. Okay, so you'll notice that I went ahead and all of the tasks that I put the stars by, those are the Fly Lady habits of the month. And so I'm just gonna kind of put a little key up here that it's the Fly Lady habit of the month. So some months that's all I have going on, and there may be things that arise, but like right now that's all that I know that's going to be done every month. You'll notice too that I wrote in a lot of organizing and declutters, and I'm trying to take like one room a month, and it pretty much goes through May of rooms that I want to declutter and organize. So that is one of my big tasks also for this year. Okay, so next is going to be my weekly reset list. And so these are the things that are the tasks that I want to make sure that I do every week. For the weekly reset, I plan to sit down on Sundays and go over this list, using it as a checklist to get myself together for the upcoming week, to start fresh. Hopefully this will get me in the right mindset. Also, I will use this in conjunction with my weekly brain dumps that I will set up later in this video. And I put to plan weekly tasks there because what I typically do is I put a to-do for the month, and then I kind of pick out tasks that I want to make sure that I do like week by week, and I'm going to put that in like my brain dump part. So that's going to be part of this number one. For number two, just make sure that I'm with the Fly Lady task for the week. Check her website, get a handle on what her tasks are for the week. Then I want to make sure to make a grocery list and order groceries for pickup. Also meal plan for the week. This is one of my new little training workouts for the week, just to start moving. One of my goals for this year. Clean out emails, very, very important. This is something that I really need to do. And then clean out my purse with an exclamation point, because that always seems to need to get done at the beginning of everything. So that will make sure, this will make sure that I am on task for that. Okay, now let's get into the fun part, and that is to plan out the month of January. And so I am going to be using, so excited to be using, this is the first time I've ever used the Planner Kate stickers and things to plan out the month. So I'm super excited to do this. If you watched my first video, you heard that I am a scrapbooker, and so I do love to scrapbook, and this is an extension of that, being able to decorate my planner. I've never done this before. This is my first time actually doing this, but I've seen several YouTube planners do this, and I'm really excited, and I love the way it looks. And so we're going to get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is tell you what I am using sticker wise. And so I am going to be using the Planner Kate. These are the January stickers. Every month, Planner Kate, and I'll link her in the description box, but she has an Etsy shop, and you can find many tons and tons of stickers. But every month she releases a couple of designs for, you know, planning January, or not January. She releases a few designs in which you can use to plan for the month. She also offers stickers for the Daily Duos from Erin Condren, the Life Planner. There's many different options, plus different planners not Erin Condren. So I'm going to begin by, I'm just going to remove this, putting in my month headers and all of my numbers. So what I like too is that she gives you the holidays. So I'm going to put a few. I'm going to put New Year's. And then I'll put Martin Luther King Jr. here. Okay. Okay. So I also put the little don't forget, because like I said, this is where I list all of my to-dos for the month, everything that I want to make sure that I get accomplished during this month. So what I'm going to do now is take, I bought this perpetual calendar from Erin Condren, and I love it. And so I'm going to look for the month of January and fill in. I've already got New Year's Day, but on the 12th is my daughter's birthday. So I'm going to put that on the 12th. And then my husband's birthday is on the 14th. Okay, so those are the only birthdays for our family this month. And I'm going to go ahead and put, I used, Erin Condren had, I think it was in the fall seasonal surprise box, these vellum little sticky notes. So I kind of use those throughout. Every month, Planner Kate releases a new, like her new stickers. And it's usually 2 months ahead. So on this day will be her March release. So I'm going to make a tag for that. And that's when I will be able to order my March stickers. Okay. I'm also going to put a no school on the 4th because I put that on the yearly calendar, and I'm going to put a no school also on Martin Luther King Day. I'll just put it right here. What I'm going to do right now is put in the days that my daughter has dance. And so she takes dance 2 days a week, and I have to have it on my calendar or else I will forget. So I'm going to use, I think, the yellow. So I'm going to put those in on the Tuesdays and Thursdays. Let's see. I know that my husband gets paid every other Friday, so I'm going to mark those. And I think that's kind of all we have going on for January right now at this time. Ooh, that is bothering me. Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to write in my monthly to-do list on another page. Wait, let me check their school calendar. Oh, I want to remember to change the air filter on that day. I am loving the way that this looks. I am super excited. It is so cute. It is so neat, organized, functional. And the good thing about Planner Kate stickers are that they're easily removable, so that, let's just say dancing would get canceled, I can always peel that up. Or let's say that something else gets changed, I can always just cover it with a different sticker. Or like I said, peel it up. They peel off easily. They don't leave any marks. So that's also really good about her. Okay, so the next thing This is where I'm going to put my monthly bills. And so, like I said in my previous video, I was super excited about this part because I really want to try to keep everything together in one place. And so this is going to really help me do that by getting my monthly bills down. So all I'm going to do is pretty much list, I'll put monthly bills at the top, and then I'll just go ahead and write down. I just like to keep track of how, the people or the bills that I pay and then their cost each month. And then it just kind of gives me an idea of, what's being spent where. I write down every possible bill that I could have that month. So even if it's something that I don't have, like let's say that there's a credit card I have that there's no balance, I still write it down, and then I just put the 0 and then the slash through it so that, I still list. I still want to know what accounts I have, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to owe every one of those. I just keep them all listed. But that's what I'm going to end up doing on this page, and then that will keep all of my January together. Okay, this page was one that I was also very excited for. This was one of the things that really drew me back to Erin Condren. I just love this. I love this dashboard. I love kind of having this little kind of centralized, almost like something you would put on a refrigerator type. So I love having all of this in one place. So I've already kind of marked off what I want each of those to, each section to contain. And I am going to use this sticker to do it. And it is the Erin Condren, it's 300H3, and it's the monthly dashboard. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of put all my stickers down first, and then fill those. In this part, this was my books. So I'm just going to put, so these are going to be books to read or books that I've read. So I'm going to put a little checkbox. I mean, realistically, I don't know how many I will get to. I am hoping to get to at least 2 a month, but that remains to be seen. So I'm just going to put, I'll put 3 check boxes. I'll put 3 there. Okay, and then I'll put these here. Okay. All right, so for the important events, I'm going to just do, I'll put the first as New Year's Day. And then I'll put Olivia's birthday. Okay, and then my don't forget, I'll go back to this not this one. I'll go back here. So I'm going to put, don't forget to change air filter. Declutter laundry. And then shred paperwork. Okay. And the books, right now, I'm actually in the middle of the 12 Dates of Christmas. So I'm going to list that. And then as I get it done, I'll check it off. I'm just going to leave 2 more boxes because obviously there probably will be other things that come up during the month. So I will go ahead and put that in as anything arises. All right, and down here for the habits, I wrote down a list. So I'm going to start with my Fly Lady task, and that is, she calls it shining your sink. And like I said, you can go to her website, flylady.net, and check out more information about her tasks, her monthly tasks, and everything that she has to offer. She has a very, very informative site, very helpful. I love it. Okay, then another thing I want to do is, I'm going to put an asterisk there because that's my Fly Lady. Okay, then I want to do my skincare, AM, and then skincare, PM. One thing I need to do more often and get in the habit is to floss. I'm going to put exercise there. Take my meds, vitamins, read, and then one of my goals this year is to read the Bible in a year. And so I am using the Bible in a Year. It's actually a podcast, and it's Father Mike Schmitz that is actually conducting the Bible in a Year. And so he does a daily podcast, and I'll link that down below just in case you're interested. I have already listened to the first 2 because I'm filming this on January 2nd. I've already listened to the first 2, and I will tell you they are absolutely amazing. I've learned so much already, and I'm so excited to continue this throughout the year. So that's one of my major habits that I want to make sure that I do. And it's really nice to carve out some time for myself and use that as a little bit of self-care. I go in my room, quiet place. It's great. So I'll link that information down below just in case you're interested in checking it out. Okay, so this is my dashboard, and like I said, obviously the books I'll add throughout the year. Here I will check every time I actually complete the task, and then see if it actually has become a habit for the month. Okay, and so then for these next pages, I said I was going to divide them in half. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and put the first week. I'm not going to even count this day. I'm going to start with January 4th. So I'm going to use these pages to do like my weekly brain dumps, just kind of getting out all the things I want to do. I will probably list all of my Fly Lady tasks for the week here, just so I can keep a handle on what's going on. And I'm going to just kind of put anything down. If I have any kind of things that I want to remember, or things that come up at the last minute, or things, so I'm going to go ahead and put those there for each of my weekly brain dumps. Okay, on this page, I have this monthly sticker book from Erin Condren that I'm using. And if you watched my first video, you saw that's where I took all of the month titles to put on my my year spread here. Those came from that. So I'm just going to put this as my title, and I'm going to put to buy. And so those are things that I want to make sure to buy throughout the month. I'm going to divide this page in half with some washi. So these I'm going to put my packages that I'm waiting on. And then here I'm going to put and I'm going to start with Planner Kate, which is a coupon code that you can use anytime, and that is PK Love 20, and it will get you 20% off of your order. And this is a code that's useful anytime. Okay, so that is going to be how I'm going to set up this section. The next, I'm going to, and I'm not going to do this on camera, but I'll show you next time that I do a video, but I'm going to list my cleaning list here of like my monthly, daily, weekly chores. And I want to put a list of pantry staples on this page, just to kind of keep a list of things that I want to make sure that I keep stocked in my pantry. And then this page, I'm going to do all of my scrapbook layouts and make those lists. And then here, I'm going to keep track of the Bible in 365, like I talked about earlier, for my faith development. On this page, Planner Kate just released some stickers that is it's a vision board for 2021. And so it has lots of different things that you, like little areas and like your word of the year, and different things like that. It's really, really cute. I didn't know what I was going to do with this page, so this is absolutely perfect to do the vision board. So these pages, like I said, you know, sometimes I'll put things, these will be pages that I include every month. My brain dumps, my to buy, packages waiting on, and coupon codes. These may end up changing. So what I'm going to do, I found these little ultra tabs, and so I'm going to just tab off. This will be my cleaning list. So I'm not going to rewrite that every single month. And so what I'm going to do is just tab that off. Let's see, I'm going to tab it off like that. And so that way, when I want to find my cleaning list, then here it is. And I'm going to, I think I'm going to write it on this side too. So it'll be here so that whenever I want to reference my cleaning list, I can come to this page. Because in February, this page will probably be something totally different. Same here. So I'm going to put my pantry staples I thought that that was a pretty good little system. Because like I said, the pages are going to change. Those blank pages are going to change for me every month. I don't know what's going to be there. So I think that is it. Thank you so much for watching my video, and subscribe if you have not already. I have lots of content, good content planned for this year. I am going to I'm going to also continue to do my planning every month and different organizational videos. So please give my video a thumbs up. It really does help. And I hope to see you next time. Have a very happy new year.